Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the Lenovo K8 Plus, and I also have this Panasonic Eluga Race 700. I'll also be doing the unboxing of this one in another video, but as of now we'll be looking at this Lenovo K8 Plus, and this is having a 5.2 inch screen, and it's powered by a Mediatek chipset, that's an Octa core. And this one actually comes in two variants, one with 4 gigabytes of RAM and 3 gigabytes of RAM. The one that we are having currently is having 4 gigabytes of RAM, and that sells for 12,000 rupees. The 3 gigabyte RAM variant sells for 11,000, and this is sold in India via Flipkart. I'll have the link in the YouTube description area. So let's open this up and have a look. So let's break the seal. You've done that, and let's take this out. And as you can see, this is the K8 Plus that we have. Let me take that out. Let me keep the handset to the side. Let's quickly see what else do we get in the box. So we have this one, and this has the SIM ejector tool and also the paperwork. Let me keep that to the side. And we get a USB cable. That's a standard USB cable to micro USB cable that we have, and we get a power brick. So no headsets were included in the box, and this, as you can see, is a typical Lenovo branded one, and this is a standard charger, guys, not a fast charger. As you can see, 5.2 volts at 2 amps that is doing, and this one is having a 4000 milliamp hour battery, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly it charges. So this is the handset itself, and as you can see, this one is also having that dual camera setup, as you can see, 13 and 5 megapixel. So this one is also trying to do that depth effects and other stuff. Fingerprint scanner is here on the back, and it says that it has this Dolby Atmos, and this special key that is as of now music key, but I hope they allow us to remap it. 5.2 inch screen and a 4000 milliamp hour battery. So let me take this thing out and let me give you a physical overview, then we'll move on. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and it's partly plastic. This is plastic, this is metal, and we have the volume rocker power on off button. On the bottom, micro USB port that'll be used for charging. We have to see which one is a speaker, so I'll have to confirm that. And we have the SIM tray over here. So let me open that up, give me a second. So let's just pop this out and have a look, because let's see the arrangement that we have. So this is a very interesting one. We can actually put your 2 nano SIMs on this and a micro SD card also. So a dedicated SD card slot is given. For example, I have just 1 nano SIM over here, but you'll put your nano SIMs here like this, I am assuming. Yeah, like this, and your second nano SIM over here. And you can also add a micro SD card. Up to 128 gigabytes is supported. So this is nice dedicated SD card slot that we are getting on this one. And let's just power this on for the first time. And by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Lenovo K8 Plus is powered by the Mediatek MT6757 chipset, which is the Helio P25 octa-core chipset. It has the Mali T7880 GPU. It comes with 5.2 inch 1080p IPS grade screen protected by Gorilla Glass 3. It comes in 3 gigabytes or 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage. It has dual camera setup, a 8 megapixel front facing camera with LED flash. It also has Dolby fingerprint and FM support, and it has a 4000 milliamp hour battery. So I've just finished setting up this device. So this is what you get, and nice to see that Lenovo is sticking to almost stock Android UI on this one. But again, they have a bunch of apps that are pre-installed. For example, Microsoft, obviously Google apps are pre-installed, and again Dolby Atmos and other stuff. It also has FM radio. So let's see this Dolby Atmos. I just wanted to test it. So yeah, you have all this dynamic mode, movie mode, and all those things. I'll have to actually test it out and see how well it actually works. Here is the demo that it says. Let's try. Let's maximize the volume. So the speaker is just this one, as you can see, not this one. So let me get out of that. So I find it funny they call it Dolby, just single speaker. It's so that's what it is. I'll definitely test how it works. So let's see what do we get underneath. So almost stock Android interface that we are getting. And if we go to about, it's running on the Android version 7.1.1. So at least we are getting that nougat out of the box. And these touch type capacitive buttons at the bottom, back, home, and for multitasking, they don't light up, as you can see. So that is what it is. Let's look how much storage do we get out of that 32 GB. I didn't add anything. So about 9 GB is sort of used out of that 32 GB. So roughly you're going to get about 23 GB of storage with this device. And about out of that 4 GB, we have about 2.2 GB that is free that we are getting. So almost stock Android that we are getting on this one, and system updates and stuff. So it says our device is updated. So it's on the June security patch that we have. So the interesting thing about this, there is some bloatware installed, for example, news point and stuff, as you can see. So a little bit of bloatware is there on this. So let's see the volume. Let's play the, I'm just going to use my own channel. Let's just play any of the video that we have from my channel. For example, let's just play this. So this is the speaker. Let's adjust the quality. Let me make it 1080p.
Have a look at this Mi Band HRX edition, and this is a fitness band by
So
Xiaomi.
as you can see, though it's just a single speaker, it's actually adequately loud. Actually pretty loud. So let me get out of this one, and let's get out of this. And let's look at the camera. They were talking about the camera, the dual camera setup. So let's see what it is. So shutter type, it says, yeah, add location. Okay, let's allow that. So double tap the power button to open the camera. So that option we have QR code, and so basic yeah, stuff that we have, and video up to 1080p, no 4K on this. So let's try this. It says new dual camera mode. We'll just take this one in the regular one. So the regular one, the shutter speed is okay, not the fastest, but again it's not very slow also. Let me show you. As you can see, let's play with this depth effect that we have, and for best results there has to be distance, it says. So you can adjust the depth effect like this, so it can go down to f1.4. obviously it's simulating in software. And the good thing is that it didn't take a lot of time to process that depth effect photograph. As you saw, we took it. So I think so it allows us to play around with it. Use the depth editor. It says let's hit this edit. So yeah, we have the depth editor like the Moto G5 S Plus. It's almost the same one, as you can see. So selective focus, select the area to keep in focus. So you can adjust all this. So this is almost the same functionality we saw with the Moto G5 S Plus. So we are getting with this one. So let me do one thing. Let me take some snaps around my office. So these are some sample shots that I took around my office. Yes, there is a little bit of noise, but that background blur effect, as you can see, actually works pretty well. This is without that blur effect. This is with the blur effect. And as you can see, that background, you get that blur. These are some normal shots that I took in artificial lighting conditions. And I would say in artificial lighting conditions, it does a lot better than the competition. And these are again some sample shots with that background blur effect. Will be interesting to see how it competes with the Honor's 6X camera. Let's also check its fingerprint scanner. Here it's on the back. Let's put it on standby. And there's a half a second delay if you notice. But in terms of accuracy, as you can see, it is detecting standby. And let me touch. Yeah. So not the quickest fingerprint scanner, but in terms of accuracy, it seems to be fine. So that's it for now for this very quick unboxing and first look at this Lenovo K8 Plus. I won't be doing an in-depth review with this, but I will be using this device for a couple of days. So if you have any other specific questions around this device, do post them and I'll try to answer them in a FAQ and a quick review video that I'll be posting soon. So guys, if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.